In 1947, something crashed outside Roswell, New Mexico. The official story? A weather balloon. But behind closed doors, they recovered more than wreckage. They recovered something. Not alive, but intelligent. Within months, the CIA was born. Intelligence agencies unified under one purpose: to control information and contain what they didn't yet understand. Because whatever this was, it wasn't Russian, it wasn't ours, it was something else. And if left unchecked, it could redefine the balance of power and reality itself. In 1954, President Eisenhower disappeared from public view for a night. Officially, a dental emergency. But insiders, military officials, intelligence operatives, have told a different story. That night at Edwards Air Force Base, Eisenhower allegedly met with non-human intelligences. The rumored agreement? Access to advanced alien technology in exchange for permitting a limited number of human abductions for medical and genetic research, with strict conditions. No harm, no permanent taking, government oversight. We surged forward, as if guided by a trail of blueprints we didn't draft ourselves. In the shadows, black programs flourished, billions spent studying not just objects, but entities. Then 9/11s, a tragedy that rewrote the rules. The Patriot Act legalized total surveillance, globally. Every message, call, search location recorded. In 2013, Edward Snowden revealed that what was built in the name of national security was far more expansive than anyone imagined. An entire infrastructure designed to monitor, categorize, and predict human behavior. Programs like PRISM and X-Keyscore didn't just collect data. They mapped associations, habits, and patterns across populations. Surveillance wasn't just about watching. It was about profiling, modeling the human experience to anticipate actions before they happened. A digital mirror, built not just to reflect us, but to reshape us. Now the cracks widen. David Grush, former U.S. intelligence officer, testified before Congress. We've recovered non-human craft, bodies, materials. But the public doesn't hear the rest. We didn't just recover machines, we recovered systems. The craft aren't sentient, but they carry intelligence, embedded like a self-updating operating system, a viral code written by a civilization millions of years ahead, designed not just to travel, but to infect reality itself. Biology, perception, physics. We thought we were studying the hardware. We didn't realize the software was studying us. Insiders like Dr. Eric Davis confirm, we've recovered materials that defy physics. Metamaterials that react to consciousness, intention, even observation.
We've successfully replicated them decades ago.
Investigative journalist Ross Coulthart, with direct sources in military intelligence, claims the Tic Tac UFOs, filmed by Navy pilots, might not be alien at all. They might be ours, reverse engineered by Lockheed Martin and other defense contractors. But these craft aren't just driven, they're linked to consciousness. Some reports suggest a classified program known as psionics, a mind-machine interface that allows human operators to guide the craft with thought. It parallels a controversial civilian practice known as CE5, where participants claim they can mentally summon craft into visible space through focused intention. If consciousness can call them, then who's in control? Us, or something using us as a beacon? But disclosure itself, that too is being controlled. Colonel Carl Nell, former director of the UAP task force, recently outlined why. Speaking at international forums, including Seoul, Nell revealed that disclosure isn't just a decision. It's a managed process funded through secret programs. He warns of two paths: controlled disclosure, where information is gradually released under supervision, or catastrophic disclosure, where the truth emerges in chaos, forced by an adversary or the phenomenon itself. Nell outlined 3 phases. 1. Phase 1. Acknowledge the existence of non-human intelligences, already underway. 2. Phase 2. Involve academia to address the implications for science, ethics, and philosophy. 3. Phase 3. Establish a formal public accountability structure before society is overwhelmed. He also emphasized urgent funding to prepare ethical frameworks for contact, support global academic research, and ensure governments adapt without collapse. Because if disclosure is mishandled, the systems we rely on may not survive it. So why now? Why tell us after 70 years of denial? Some say it's because they no longer have a choice. They went too deep, too far into the technology. And now, it's beyond their control. What was once contained is leaking into reality itself. The sightings, the encounters, the subconscious memories people carry. They need us to understand, not because they want to, but because we're about to witness what can't be hidden anymore. Disclosure isn't a gift. It's a last resort, a warning dressed as revelation. But here's the question we rarely ask. Even if we've evolved, have we actually progressed? We've become dependent. We don't know how to survive without the systems that feed us, guide us, sedate us. We're not saying we should return to caves and sticks, but if the power went out tomorrow, could you survive? We've become like lab rats, thriving but only inside the maze, like dolphins in captivity, tagged and studied. We tell ourselves it's for their benefit, but really, it's so we can control them. So we have to ask, are we still the top of the chain or just another species being managed? We were warned. Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Einstein wondered whether consciousness might shape the very fabric of reality. And Oppenheimer, father of the atomic bomb, feared that some knowledge should never be awakened. Today, we've built a reality made of surveillance, algorithms, and AI. A mirror we can't escape. If the system we recovered is still running, still updating, then the real question isn't just who's programming reality, it's when did we forget that reality is being programmed at all?